Hi, this is Dr. Lin with Empowerment Physical Therapy, and today I'm going to share with you a question that many of our patients ask of us. And the question is doing too much of a good thing bad? And I'll say it one more time. Is doing too much of a good thing bad? Such as, I've got back issues and walking warms up my back and it feels good for me. But if I do too much of it and I walk too far, it irritates my back. Or if I have knee pain and walking and getting up and moving helps with my knee, and it does, because movement lubricates your joints. We call it motion is lotion for your body. Is too much walking bad for my knees? Is too much squatting, standing bad for my knees? In moderation. The short answer is in moderation, and it depends. So too much of a good thing could be bad. When you do something that is good for you, but if you do too much of it, it's going to flare up. For instance, I've had a patient who has back issues, and walking makes her back better because her back is tight and stiff. And she noticed that if she walks about 3 to 5 miles a day with her dog, that she's fine. It's when her dog wants to walk further than her back allows her to, and beyond the 5-mile mark, that's when her back starts to act up. That's when she notices on the next day that her back is worse than it was. And that 3 to 5-mile range is her optimal sweet spot that her body could tolerate. So that's the sweet spot I want you to kind of keep in mind of. And then in the case of another patient that we spoke with today, who is a soccer player, and that he has foot issues. Has no problem with his day-to-day stuff, but he's got issues in terms of his performance on the field, where stop and go irritates. So he's been working on massaging the bottom of his foot with the ball. And he notices that it feels good when he's doing it. But when he does too much of it, it actually flares it up as opposed to helping. So there's a concept of going back to harmful and helpful. If you do too much of it, it becomes harmful, even though that thing is helpful. The thing that might be helpful, if you do too much of it, becomes harmful to your body. So there is a sweet spot. And your tolerance to that thing will change over time in the case of rolling the ball. Or in the case of the lady that's walking 3 to 5 miles. She could certainly work up beyond the 5 miles if she built in strengthening to increase her endurance. She needs to build in that high low, high rep to increase her endurance so that her body can keep up with the demand of mileage beyond 5. That's what she needs to kind of build in there to kind of prepare for those walks with her dog beyond 5 miles. So there is such a thing as too much of a good thing is bad for you.